Bhaiya is working as Associate Professor in Psychology at St. Agnes Center for Postgraduate Studies and Research, Mangalore. Since I think 2024, June 2024, he had started his UHB journey with online introductory workshop. Then probably she had joined this 11th batch of morning session during first time. So regarding volunteering activities, she had just started attending this morning session and trying to be part of the whatever meeting possible to join. So with this short introduction, I may invite Premanand Bhaiya to put his sharing. Ji Bhaiya, over to you.
Thank you, Tara Prasanna ji. Namaste, everyone. And first of all, let me thank Adelaide, my teacher from my college, who introduced to UHV. And I also thank UH team, Gopal Bhaiya, and Tara Prasanna Bhaiya, and all those who came for as a teacher and enlightening every one of us in the morning session. So let me introduce myself like Tara Prasanna ji said. My name is Dr. Premanand. I'm working for Department of Psychology, head of the department. St. Agnes College, it's a center for research studies and research in Mangalore. And in my family, I'm with my mother and son. And I have a brother, he is there in Ernakulam, Cochin. He is a software engineer with his family. And this is my family. And with regard to sharing my experience, my understanding emerging out of exercise 1 and 2, from the beginning, whenever I am in a stressful situation, I do not know what to happen, or else even though I am from the field of psychology, I know how to process it mentally, but how to convert it to on-the-spot skill, particularly if my mood is not okay, to change from that mood to calmful, peaceful was challenging for me. I'll be doing, but not as much effective as when I start using the tools given by UHV, because it has become so intense and directly, which is addressing the consciousness, that is who you are, where it's like a sunlight which help us to disseminate. That means just dissolve the rest of your experience, which is creating trouble, which is like a passing cloud. That's what I personally feel when I practice UHV exercises. When it comes for Tara Prasanna, can I move to the next slide? Okay, so in the exercise 1, let me see, express myself where I can see it very clearly. Be aware, observe your imagination at this moment. Whenever I'm sitting for practice, yes, it is very clear. So what is the desire in my mind and the thought, expectation, no reaction. Yes, when I intensely practice, when I sit only for this, it is happening. So there are two kind of situations that happens in me. One is when I'm completely relaxed, what is happening, and when I'm in stressful situation, what is happening. When I'm completely relaxed, yes, I'm able to see my thoughts, desires, and expectations without reaction when I deliberately conscious making an effort. But in a stressful situation, when I'm in work, when I go outside, I'm not able to maintain that. That is the first step. That is what is happening with the first step. In the second step is the feeling that you have at this moment naturally acceptable to you. Yes, when I'm relaxed completely, I can accept it because it's so soothing, and it's not about, and one of the biggest thing that I learned from UHV is differentiating excitement and happiness. So even if I'm excited, deep inside I'm happy. Even if I'm not excited, deep inside I'm happy. That I'm able to see when I am relaxed. But in a stressful situation, I cannot taste. I'm not able to see. I think I have no time to look at it. Are you in harmony, happy with the feeling that you have at this moment? As of now, at this moment, yes, because consciously I'm making effort to share my experience to the or every one of you. But again, this is not guaranteed. When I'm in stressful situation, there's no time to look at it. I'm completely hijacked by the situation or the sanskar that I have, my own thoughts or my own emotions. Who decided the feeling that you have at this moment? Yes, I am deciding. It's very clear. I'm able to see it. In stressful situation, yes, again, that is not guaranteed. I'm giving, when I say stressful situation, depends upon the degree. If the highest degree, I have no clue what is happening, I will be completely hijacked. If it is to a certain level, I'm able to generalize it. After joining the UHV, even when I go to college, some work is there. Now I'm able to generalize whatever I learn when I practice to my everyday life events. That I'm able to see. So did you decide it or someone else or situation outside decide it? Yes, when I'm completely aware, I know that I am the one who is creating. I'm responsible for my own feeling that is happening right now. That I'm able to see very clearly because the thoughts that I have in my mind is about it's a kind of reaction only. So that I'm able to see in stressful situation, no clue. Only after everything happened, then I realize. On what basis did you decide the feeling you have at this moment? Yes, when I'm actually relaxed, it is completely purely based on my understanding because no opposition and everything is going on very well, and I am able to be with everyone else. So there is no problem with that. But what happens when I'm in a stressful situation? Everything, a kind of resistance is always there. I oppose with whatever is there. There is no clue with what I'm opposing. Suppose if I'm get irritated, I'm oppose with everybody else, and even whatever happens at the home workplace, it may shift to home also, or whatever happens in the home, it may shift to workplace also, or else in the public place also it can happen, but not to very extent because I'm able to control it. But because of this only I know that I am suffering. Others do not know that I am suffering, because deep inside it start to help affect my health also. Which feelings are naturally acceptable to you? Yes, it is very clear that when I'm relaxed, relationship, harmony, and coexistence is the only feeling that acceptable, and it make me stable. But when it comes for opposition, disharmony, and struggle, when a stressful situation, as I mentioned before, we do not know in what direction we will go, but what are the words we are going to say with others, we are not guaranteed. But after that event, only we realize I should have not done. So 6B, we explore within to understand relationship. Yes, when I try to completely understand about relationship, harmony, and coexistence, when I'm relaxed, I'm able to see it to the maximum. I do not know whether I'm completely realizing it. Because when all the actually along with our staff, we are after some busy schedule during vacation time. One day we had a picnic where I went for the picnic after taking lunch when I was taking rest in a swing where I was lying on that and just looking up to where the swing was tied with between two coconut trees. And I just lied on that. When I looked up, sunlight was passing through the leaves, and it was a breeze near to the beach side. So at that moment, there is nobody is there to oppose anything in me, and it's so harmonious. Particularly, there is no push and pull, and I'm able to say I'm able to exist with the rest of the world around me. Yes, I'm able to hear other my staff members who came there. They're all talking, and some are playing in the this one. Yes, all these sounds are there, and the breeze, everything I could feel. Uh, I could see that I am with everything. That was the first time I was able to completely experience that, because everything is with us, but I am not with everything rest of us, including this UHP meeting also. I do not know this kind of committee is already community is there, and it is happening for long years. And I came to know recently. Actually, Adelaide ma'am introduced me 4 years back. Since I'm being in the field of psychology, 4 years back itself, she told I was skeptical about this program and whether it's happening or not, all this, that, and I couldn't. And suddenly I happened to join in the June program. When I listened to the content of the program, it's so true. I was saying yes, yes, yes for many of the from the beginning till the end. Particularly towards the end, when we talk about our existence with the nature, it resonating with me. So that I could feel, I could see clearly in that situation. That is what happened. That is yes, I could see. But after the picnic, yes, again bouncing back to everyday life, I'm not able to completely sustain that experience for a long period of time. I do not know whether it's a complete understanding of relationship, harmony, and coexistence, but that experience was so nice. I want that to be there in throughout my life, whether I'm stressful situation or not. That is what I with regard to 6P. And um, yes, I think I already almost answered this 7A. Uh, with the sense whether I'm able to ensure it at this moment of time. Yes, when I completely that happens, I'm able to reproduce the same thing because the word coexistence itself so divinely for me in the sense existing with the rest of the world without any push or pull, a zero gravity. That means you are in relationship, you are not in oppose, you are harmony. The very word coexistence, when we know that it vibes. That's what I personally feel. But yes, when in other situation I'm able to, whether I'm able to sustain it, it's a question mark. But I'm working on that so that I can go ahead with it. Particularly when stressful situation comes, this is the place with related to say 7B. I am getting jammed with my body completely. The burnout experience, just tension in the body. That's what's happening. This is the place where exercise 2 is helping me. Where in exercise 2, the first step, when I'm relaxed, I know that I am there, my body is there, which I never tried to differentiate before EHV. Yes, I heard about it, but I never tried to not taking an effort, consciously making an effort to find the difference between these two. Though I studied about this, but after joining this morning session, it was become rigid. Even after attending the for UHV introduction, at that time this exercise was not, but when we only describing when I start to attend the morning exercises, I'm able to see the difference. Yes, I'm there, my body is there, and some of the things I came to know my past experience. One of my classmates' father expired due to accident or something in the hospital. At that time I was studying ninth standard, and we are all waiting for his body to come to his home for the funeral. And somebody who came late, he came there and he asked whether the body has come. At that time, somebody else told, till yesterday we called his name. Look, his name itself changed. Now, body. That resonated with me. Yes, something else is there beyond body, and that is what deciding or reading. For rest of the points, I transact information with the body time to time. Yes, this is happening mainly because I am there and my body exists. These two are two separate things. And the second step, I transit information with the body. Yes, many times unconsciously is happening that I was not aware, but when I'm pay close attention, I know that it is happening. I'm and third step, I'm the one who decides. Initially, I was not able to see it. Then gradually, during the when I attend the morning session, when co-explorers ask question, and when they said, yes, this is what they are meaning by that. Yes, then I am able to see and deciding, even reading the sensation. Yes, many sensations are there. I'm selecting a particular sensation and according to my sanskar, I'm selecting that I'm able to see. Gradually, I'm able to see. And that was an aha experience for me. That means first time, even reading also, I'm deciding that I'm able to differentiate. Next one, while reading the sensation, I'm not the sensation. I can read the sensation taking place in any part of body from where I'm being different. Yes, it is very true. When I'm relaxed, it is very clear because some of the sensation that I have Yes, it is coming and it is staying and it is leaving. Even after it is leaving, somebody is watching that. So I'm very sure that I'm able to differentiate. As I mentioned before, our body and self is different. And when it comes for the next one, outside sensation, I know that I'm not this sensation, because even after it leaves, I'm there to see its absence. So I'm not the sensation. I'm not in the sensation. I'm the one who is watching it. That is also very clear. I'm able to see the difference between. But when in stressful situation, as I mentioned before, this the gap between body and self is almost not there. It is there, but I'm not able to see it when I'm in a stressful situation. My interaction with the body or world outside is by way of sensation. I read the sensation by decision. Yes, this is what I mentioned. What kind of sensation I'm taking, it depends upon my stressful situation. Suppose if I'm angry against somebody else, even with my family members or in the workplace, I see only the negative things in them, and I seek for the sensations in my body or even visual or auditory, whatever it may be, that will support my sanskar. What is the rigid idea I have about them when I'm stressful situation, when I'm fully hijacked by my emotion. But when I'm calm, I'm able to see all these differences and how my sanskar is hijacking me. And 6A, I tend to react if my sanskar is based on assumption. Yes, when I'm calm, I am able to see that I am reacting in the sense I know that I am speaking harsh words. I know that I am speaking when I'm relaxed, even when I'm tense in situation, when I'm relaxed, when I have time to do that, as I'm able to see all this stuff, I'm reacting. It is from sanskar. Then when I start to implement these exercises tools, so that some control will happen. Even it happened yesterday because in the yesterday one package has to come to my home, where the courier person, he was I couldn't take his call because I was in the examination supervision. We are not supposed to take our mobile phone in the hall, so I didn't take it. And the person who's supposed to deliver it, he got angry because the this one sent an OTP to me. Only with that OTP he can come to my house, and he used his word in a harsh word in such a way that, do you want your parcel or not? For past 2 to 3 days, I'm trying to contact you. And that way ask. Suppose if I'm in the previous state, probably I would have told, I would have taken some measures to come, to the organization itself to take some action. But I know that he's also in a given situation, particularly his again, one more insight on what I got from UHV is in everyone's intention is good. Everyone want to be happy, but the competence at their level is not there. When I came to know that, my feeling or my his I'm able to empathize with the that person also. Then I didn't do anything, just I mentioned about it and my requirement, and moved to the next one. I respond when my sanskar is based on understanding. Yes, particularly when I deliberately take conscious effort, I'm able to continue to remain in harmony with understanding. As I mentioned before, I'm able to differentiate between the excitement and happiness. When I do that, and deliberately, when I looked at the how the whole existence is in relationship, harmony, and coexistence, yes, I'm able to. I'm in coexistence in space. The body is in coexistence in space. Yes, probably what I felt in that picnic could be. I didn't pay attention to space. When I think about it now, it could be, but I'm not sure whether it's that experience. But that is a vibe where I don't need my sense organs. I don't need my mind to know that I'm existing, and I'm with the rest of the thing. That is what I felt with the seventh one. But when I stress, that's what I don't even time for that. And yes, yes. With regard to yes, fourth point, yes, happiness is my inner nature. Yes, I'm able to see. I think, which I am not sure, which has to clarify and verify when I'm relaxed. But in stressful situation, I'm not able to. when if I can see happiness is my innate nature, yes, true. Particularly when I am relaxed and I know that there is no need of my sense organs and my mind, and which is nominal experience. That means no, it's not phenomenal. When I know that, probably when I don't compare my happiness with the rest of the people, then it's 100% happiness. But I'm not able to sustain it. It's a fraction of a second. That's all. Only when I try, I am able to. So whether I have a program, yes, my program is now attending morning program. First of all, before going outside, first I have to understand the concept of UHP completely, because what I know about this only for tip of an iceberg, and it's a drop. But what I don't know, I'm very sure that it's an ocean. What I know is only a drop. That is what. So the program is now. I gradually get involved in the weekly meeting, and also even in my department, since I'm taking psychology paper, I want to bring in UHV as a paper in our course, so that our students, we need it. By looking at the discussion by after immediately after the international conference by Ganesh Bhaiya regarding the prisoners and palliative care, our subject our students need this, and I want to bring it in future. So how much it related to body, right of my I know that I am excited, but I want to be in a real happiness so that I can make things happen. And yeah, this is what my commitment as of now, continuously attending the morning program and also continue the next morning session, and now join for weekly session and gradually getting myself into UHV team and part of the whole process, because it's such a noble task it is done, which was missing for a long period of time. Thank you for this opportunity.
नमस्ते भैया.
Namaste, Bhaiya.
Namaste. So you have touched almost all the points very nicely, and in very less time you are able to into this process. So that is very important. So where you teach psychology subject, na?
Yes, Bhaiya. Yes, Bhaiya.
So it would be better if you tell us the main principle of psychology later, not now, or you
Yes,
can
Bhaiya. Yes, Bhaiya.
give it in written. Then we
Yes,
can
yes, Bhaiya.
discuss where the psychological principles are placed in UHV. You know?
Sure, Bhaiya.
And for example, happiness. So we are talking about happiness here is absolute happiness. Happiness in
Yes, Bhaiya.
continuity. But I don't know how psychology plays happiness. So all these kind of things we can do because
Yes,
one
Bhaiya.
course is being developed uh, on psychology in perspective of human values. And that can help us.
Yes.
Your input can help us. So
Sure, Bhaiya. I'll be happy to do that.
yes, Priya. And so with your input, we will be able to place all psychological principles uh,
Yes,
in the activities of consciousness. So
yes,
that will
Bhaiya.
be nice, Priya. And that will be
Sure,
helpful
Bhaiya.
for all
Sure.
of us. Yes.
Sure.
Right. And regarding sharing is really good, Priya. And
Thank you, Bhaiya.
as you told us that uh, you are able to see this happiness relationship, that is very nice. And definitely you have
Thank you.
some good sanskar in you. That's why you are able to grasp these proposals very nicely.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Yes, yeah. But if you do this work, this psychology and human values, so it will help to all of us. Because
Sure,
in
Bhaiya. Sure, Bhaiya.
psychology, many principles are relative. What is my understanding?
Yes, yes.
I may not be true. So many principles are relative. So we can
Yes,
give
Bhaiya.
right direction to psychology also.
Yes, Bhaiya. Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes.
Actually, I felt that, Bhaiya,
Mm-hmm.
because when during Corona time, even I heard that some of the head of the Department of Mental Health from somebody in USA, they committed suicide. After hearing that, what is our own subject is contributing, particularly Indian knowledge system, particularly the consciousness is contributing a lot than simply understanding mind and the external. If you leave the consciousness, completeness we not get. So even mental health professionals also, in a way, they are suffering. That studies also there. So whatever you said is so true, Bhaiya.
Yes. Because few years back, I was taking a workshop in Ghaziabad, and one psychology teacher was attending this workshop. And he said that our natural tendency is to die. Many people think when we will die because they are in trouble in their life. So I was surprised to hear her comment. And she has written a book on this, natural tendency to die. I was surprised what going on in psychology. So with
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
help,
Bhaiya.
yes, so with your help, we can improve those contents also.
Sure, sure,
Right.
Bhaiya. I'll be happy to do that.
Yes, Bhaiya. So nice, Bhaiya. Best wishes. And
Thank you so
hopefully
much, Bhaiya.
you will continue the next batch also as you already desired. And
Yes,
together
Bhaiya,
we
sure, Bhaiya.
can together we can improve psychology also.
Yes, Bhaiya. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Yes. Namaste, Bhaiya.